This video is brought to you by AKS IAS.
Right. So now we are entering into efficiency based problems. Okay. Efficiency means suppose if I am more efficient, I'll get more money, right? So efficiency based problems. Okay. So let us see some problems on it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So A and B do a job together in 12 days. A is 2 times as efficient as B. In how many days can B alone can complete the work? So this kind of questions you can work out in 2 ways. Okay. Let us go with the first way, that is A and B together can complete a piece of work in how many days? 12 days, right? Okay. He said that A is 2 times as efficient as B. Is it correct or wrong? A is 2 times as efficient as B. That means if A is 2 times as efficient as B, undoubtedly you should take A is equal to 2B. A is equal to 2B. This is common for both the methodologies. A is equal to 2B. So now I am replacing this with 2B. That means indirectly he is saying 3 B's can do a problem, can do a work in 12 days. Okay. Now what he is asking, in how many days can B alone complete the work? Okay, he is asking B alone in how many days? Okay, right. Now observe a small point. So these are number of persons, these are number of days. That means these two are inversely proportional. These two are inversely proportional. Inversely proportional means here to here it is by 3, right? If it is by 3, here to here also you should go with into 3. If it is by 3, it is into 3. If it is inverse proportion. Is it correct or wrong? At the very beginning I explained it, right? Okay. Now by 3 means into 3, 12 3s are how much? 36. Or else you can say this is 1, right? Into 12 into 12. Okay. So anyhow the answer will become 36 days. This is one way, and according to me this is the shortest way to solve this kind of problems. Okay. Let us go with the other way. So since A is 2 times as efficient as B, A is equal to 2B. That means we can say that A is to B is equals to 2 is to 1. That means ratio of their efficiencies is 2 is to 1. Okay, now he said that A and B together completes a job in how many days? 12 days. A and B together in how many days? 12 days. Okay. What I will do is, sir, in one day A completes 2 units, B completes 1 unit. Together they can complete 3 units of work. Together how many units? 3 units. So that means in efficiency means one day work, right? So one day A completes 2 units. One day B completes 1 unit. One day together completes 3 units. In one day they can complete 3 units. Here how many days are there? 12 days. That means 12 into 3. So 36 units is the total work. 36 units is the total work. Okay. Right. Now what he is asking, in how many days B alone completes it? B alone in how many days? So how many days the work will be completed? Means total work by per day work, right? Total work is how much? 36 by per day work. Per day work means B in one day how many units he will complete? 1 unit. So 36 by 1. So answer is 36 days. Okay. So both will fetch us the same answers, right? But I will suggest this one. I will prefer this one. Okay. Suppose in this question, if he is asking for in how many days A can complete the work. In how many days A can complete the work. Okay. Right. Suppose A can complete. So 2B plus B, right? 3 B's in how many days? 12 days. Okay. Now what he is asking, suppose here he is asking B alone, right? Suppose if he asks A alone in how many days? A alone means we know that A is equal to how many B's? 2 B's. How many days, right? Sir, number of persons, number of days, inverse proportion. I can go with the cross relation. 2 becoming 12 means into 6. So 3 also into 6, that is how many days? 18 days are required. Okay. So 18 days is the answer. If you go in this procedure, in how many days A alone completes it? Sir, total work is 36, sir. Per day work, sir. Per day A will complete how many units? 2 units, right? So 36 by 2, that is equal to how many units? How many days are required? 18 days. This is the way to complete this kind of questions. Okay. Right. Let's go to the next question. Hope you understand this. Right. What he is asking? A as if no. So there is some small mistake in typing. Okay. That is A is twice as good as workman as B. Okay, these are extra information. Something is written extra. A is twice as good workman as B. That means again we can say that A is equals to, oh, those are names. Oh my God. Asif is twice as good as workman as Bashir. That means Asif plus Bashir. Sorry, Asif is twice as good workman, right? So Asif is equal to 2 times of Bashir. Okay. And together they finish a piece of work in 30 days. That means A plus B. How many days they can complete? 30 days. So I am replacing A with 2B. That means again the same question, sir. 3 B's can complete the piece of work in how many days? 30 days. What he is asking, in how many days Asif will complete? Asif means A. A means how many B's? 2 B's. How many days, right? So 2 inverse proportionate cross relation into 15, right? The same 3 into 15 is how much? 45 days. So how many days are required? 45 days are required for us. Okay, right, like this we should work out. Like this we should work out. So in the previous problem here we converted into B and he asked the question in terms of B. So there I explained in terms of A also. In this question he converted into B and asked the A. So this is the way. There itself in the previous problem only I completed both the problems, right? Right, let's go to the next question. Okay, A who is 20% more efficient than B. This kind of questions already we completed, right? In the very beginning. Actually, coming to efficiency model, this also comes under efficiency model, right? So 20% more efficient than B can complete a piece of work in 11 days. In how many days they together can complete it? Okay, so that also we can complete it already. Right, let's go to the next one. A 25% less efficient than B. This is also completed. Okay, yeah, this let us work out. Okay, or else let's do one thing. So if we do these two also, then we will come for that question comfortably. Okay, right, let's go to this question. Okay, A who is 20% more efficient than B, who is 20% more efficient than B, can complete a piece of work in 11 days. That means if B's efficiency is 100%, then A's efficiency is 20% more, so 120%, right? Okay, A who is 20% more efficient than B, this is additional information, right? A can complete a piece of work in how many days? 11 days. So A means how much is his efficiency? 120%. He can complete in how many days? 11 days. What he is asking, in how many days they together can complete? Together means 100 plus 120. So what is the total efficiency? 220%. How much efficiency? How many days, right? Sir, these are efficiencies, sir. These are days, sir. Is it correct? So now tell me, as the efficiency of the employee increases, days will be decreases. Is it correct or wrong? That means that, sir, inverse proportion, right? Inverse means I can establish this kind of relation. 220 becoming 11. Okay, 220 becoming 11. Is it correct? 220 is becoming 11. 1 second. Okay, this is 11. Okay. Okay, 11. That means you should divide with 20. The same you should work out 120 by 20. How many days are required? 6 days. Okay. So the answer is 6 days. Like this we can work out. Okay. This already I explained, right? Let's go to the next question. Okay. Yeah. A who is 25% less efficient than B. Okay. Than B. A who is 25% less efficient than B. That means if B's efficiency is 100%, then A's efficiency is how much? 75%. Okay. Can complete a piece of work in 10 days. That means with the 75% efficiency, he can complete in how many days? 10 days. In how many days B alone can complete it? B means how much percent efficiency? 100%. In how many days he will complete? Is it correct? In how many days he will complete means what we have to do is, okay, right. Now efficiency and days are inverse proportion. That means here to here it is by 10, right? So then it will also be by 10. So 75 by 10 means 7.5 days. In general, this will never be written like this. They will write 7.5 days. Okay, or else 15 by 2 days. In general, the notation used is 7.5 days. Okay, like this we have to work out. Okay, already these models we completed in unitary method itself, right? Right. Let's go to the next question. A who is 42.8571% more efficient than B, they together can complete a piece of work in 14 days. In how many days B alone can complete it? In how many days B alone can complete it? Okay, so okay, A who is 42.8571%. First we should convert this one into fraction. Actually 42.8571%. In the percentage I explained this is equal to 3 by 7th. Is it correct? 3 by 7th. So what's the denominator? 7. So A is 42.857% more efficient than B. What it means? If B's efficiency is 7, A's efficiency is 3 more. 3 more. That means we can say that, sir, B's efficiency is 7, A's efficiency is 3 more out of 7. That means 10. A's efficiency is 10. Okay. Now what happens is they together can complete a piece of work in 14 days. Sir, together means his efficiency is 10, his efficiency is 7, together efficiency is 17. With the 17 efficiency they can complete in the span of how many days? 14 days. Now what he is asking, in how many days B alone can complete it? In how many days B alone can complete it? Sir, B alone means B's efficiency is how much? 7. How many days? Is it correct? So now if you observe, sir, these two are, this is efficiency, right? And these are days, right? So efficiency and days are inverse proportion, right? So you can establish the cross relation, right? Into 2. So 17 into 2 becomes how much? 34 days. How many days are required? 34 days are required to complete the job by B alone. Okay. Hope you understand. Why I explained this question is how can we handle the percentage based questions? That is important for us. Okay. Right, let's go to the next question, my dear boys and girls. Okay. A can do a work in 12 days. B is 60% more efficient than A. Okay, how many days will B and A together take to do the same job? Okay, what he is asking is A can do a piece of work in how many days? 12 days. I am assuming A's efficiency is 100%. I am assuming A's efficiency is how much? 100%. Okay, with this 100% efficiency, he can do a job in how many days? 12 days. Now let's come for B. B is 60% more efficient than A. That means if A's efficiency is 100%, then B's efficiency will be 60% more, that is 160%. Is it correct? Okay. Then how many days will B and A together? B and A together means B's efficiency is 160, A's efficiency is 100. So together means 260% is the efficiency, right? With this 260% efficiency, how many days are required to complete the job? This is the question is it correct or wrong? Okay, now what you can do is 100% 12 days. This is efficiency and this is days. These two are inverse proportion. Here to here, no relation. Here to here, no relation. Or here to here also, no relation. At that situation, since it is inverse proportion, you should multiply 100 and 12. You should divide with 260, right? So answer is 100 into 12 by 260. At the very beginning, whatever I said, you should never forget it. If you forget it, you will face the problem. Okay, right? 2 6s and 2 13s. 6 into 10 is 60 by 13. So how many days are required? 60 by 13 days. So answer is D is the answer. So the answer is D is the answer. Hope you understand this, how we can do it. Okay, right? Let's go to the next question. Okay, right? What he gave? A piece of work was finished by A, B and C together. A and B together finished 60% of the work, and B and C together finished B and C. C is missing here. B and C together finished 70% of the work. Who among the three is most efficient? Who among the three is most efficient? Okay, observe here. A, B, C together completed a piece of work, finished a piece of work. Is it correct or wrong? Okay, so I am assuming the total work is 100%. That means A plus B plus C did how much percent of the work? 100% of the work. Is it correct or wrong? A, B, C together completes how much percent of work? 100% of the work. Total work is 100%. Next statement. A and B together finished 60% of the work. These two finished how much percent? 60%. Sir, A, B, C together 100%, sir. A, B 60%, sir. That means the remaining 40% is done by C alone. The remaining 40% is done by C alone. Is it correct? Okay. In this problem, C has the capacity to do 40% of the work. Okay. Next statement. B and C together completed 70% of the total work, right? That means, sir, B plus C completed how much percent? 70%. But I know, sir, C is 40%. C is how much percent? 40. That means B completed how much percentage? 30%. B completed how much percentage? 30%. Sir, I am substituting here. B completed 30%. Sir, A, B together completed how much percentage? 60%. That means A also completed how much percentage? 30%. So finally I am writing here, in the piece of work, A completed 30% of the work, B completed 30% of the work, but C completed 40% of the work. Is it correct or wrong? So now tell me, so among the three, who is more efficient? Sir, who completed the more work? that person is more efficient. So the answer is C is the answer. So the answer is C is the answer. Right, like this we have to work out this kind of efficiency based questions. Okay, right, let's go to the next question. Right, observe here. A father can do a job as fast as his two sons working together. So what he is saying is, a father can do a job as fast as his two sons. Okay, that means son 1, son 2, two sons are there. Father is equals to son 1 plus son 2 because together he is equal, right? For together he is equal, right? Right. Next statement. If one son does the job in 3 hours, so son 1 in how many hours he did it? 3 hours. Son 2 and other in 6 hours. That means son 2 in how many hours he can do it? 6 hours. And what he is saying, the number of hours taken by the father to do the job alone. Okay, how many hours father alone can complete it? Is it correct? Right, let's take the LCM for 3 and 6. 3 and 6 LCM is how much? 6. So in 1 hour, son 1 will do 2 units. Son 2 will do, sorry, son 1 2 units, yeah. Son 2 will do 1 unit. Together they can do 3 units. Sir, I know that father is son 1 plus son 2, right? That's why indirectly I have to take son 1 and son 2 together in how many days they can complete it. Is it correct or wrong? So how many units they have to complete? 6 units. By per hour how many units they will complete? 3. So what's the answer? 2. Everywhere it is in terms of hours only, right? So it will also be 2 hours. That means father alone can do it in the span of 2 hours. So in this question, only small point is there. Actually, A can do in 3 hours, B can do it in something 6 hours. A plus B how many days? This we already knows it, right? But this A plus B he replaced with father, and father is equal to A plus B. Is it correct or wrong? That's it, nothing else. Okay. Right. Let's go to the next question. A is thrice as good workman as B, and therefore is able to finish a job in 40 days less than A. 40 days less than A. Okay, this is a new model for us. Okay, so far he did so and so days, he did so and so days, right? So now what I can do is, sir, A is thrice as good workman as B, right? So A is equal to 3B. Okay, so that means indirectly, if you go with efficiency, A is to B is equal to 3 is to 1. This is in terms of efficiency. In terms of efficiency. Now, if you go with in terms of days, in terms of days. We know that efficiency and days are inversely proportional. That means this 3 is to 1 reverses, right? Reverses means how many days they take? 1 is to 3. 1 is to 3. Okay. That means if you observe, if A require 1 part time, A require 1 part time, B require 3 parts time. That means A is taking how many parts less? 2 parts less time. Is it correct or wrong? Okay. So now if you observe 2 parts less time. So he said that and therefore is able to finish a job in 40 days less than B. That means this 2 parts is equal to how much he gave? 40 days. This 2 parts is equal to how much he gave? 40 days. Now we got 1 part is equal to how much? 1 part is equal to how much? 20 days. Okay. That means now I can say that, sir, A can do a piece of work in 20 days. A can do a piece of work in how many days? 20 days. Okay. Now I am calculating the total work. I am calculating the total work. Sir, per day, A completes how many units of work? Per day, A completes how many units of work? 3 units of work. But total how many days he has worked? 20 days to complete the work. That means, can I say that total work is 60 units, 20 into 3? Per day 3 units, 20 days, right? 23 are 60 units. Now, total work is 60 units, completed, sir. Now, what I is asking, working together, they can do it in. Working together, they can do it. Sir, working together means, sir, A is doing 3 units of work, B is doing 1 unit of work. Together means 4 units of work is completing, right? So, if you want a number of days, I said how many units you have to work out by, how many units you have to work out, that is 60 by, per day how many units? Per day how many units means not A, not B together, 3 plus 1, so 4. So, 60 by 4, how many days are required? 15 days are required. How many days are required? 15 days, okay? So, in the previous problems, what he did is, he did in 2 ways. That is, so from this you got a possibility that A is between A and B some relation. Okay, directly from there he gave A and B together in so and so days, or A in so and so days, B in so and so days, etc. questions. But now what he gave is, he indirectly he gave that so and so person will take more number of days, so and so person will take less number of days. Is it correct or wrong? So that's why what happens is, so this you have to convert into efficiency first. After efficiency days, From the days, A takes 1 part days, B takes 3 parts days, but he said that 40 days less. So this is 1 part, this is 3 part, means less is 2 parts. This 2 parts is equal to 40 days, 1 part is equal to 20 days. That means A can complete the piece of work in how many days? 20 days. Okay, but we know that efficiency wise, daily A can do 3 units of work. That's why I am calculating the total work. After calculating the total work, I am calculating in how many days they together can complete it. Together means 3 units plus 1 unit, 4 units. So 60 by 4, 15 days is the answer. Okay, like this we have to work out. And let's go to the next question. Okay, right, observe here. A takes twice as much time as B. Okay, if you observe in the previous problems, he is saying that A is twice efficient as B. This kind of problems we have seen, right? So here he is directly saying that A is equal to 2B. Is it correct or wrong? Because he is directly relating efficiency. Sometimes he will say that A is twice as good workman as B. As good workman as B. Is it correct? There also it is clearly saying that A is equal to 2B. Is it correct? But he directly related in terms of efficiency. But if you come here, A takes twice as much time as B. A is taking time wise twice. That means number of days. Time doesn't mean that time in the watch, right? Time means days. Is it correct or wrong? So in days point of view, A is twice that of B. Is it correct? That means if B is 1, A is double. Is it correct or wrong? This is the ratio. So the point you should understand is, you should never convert them, you should never keep them in terms of days point of view. Always convert them in terms of efficiency point of view. Then the whole problem will become very easy for you. Okay, if days is 2:1 ratio, then efficiency will become reverse. Reverse means 1:2. 1:2. Okay, that means we can say that B is equal to 2A or else. Alright, let's come here. And therefore is able to finish a job in 60 days. Sir, A takes twice as good man and therefore is able to. That means A is able to do a job in how many days? 60 days. A is able to do a job in how many days? 60 days. Okay, then what we can say is, okay, that means A's efficiency is how many units? 1 unit, right? That means efficiency means 1 day work, right? In 1 day A completes how many units? 1 unit. So 60 days he will complete, right? So the total work is how many units? 60 units. The total work is how much? 60 units. Now what he is asking, working together they can do it in how many days? Okay, they can do it means A and B together, right? Okay, how many days means the work they have to complete by per day, the work they will complete, right? The work they have to complete is 60 by per day they will complete is 1 unit A, 2 units B, together 3 units. 60 by 3 is 20. 60 by 3 is how much? 20. Okay, right. So how many days are required? 20 days are required for both of them together to complete the job. Both of them together to complete the job. Okay, right. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next question. Okay, right. Now what he said, twice the time taken by A is equal to thrice the time taken by B. Thrice the time taken by B. So he is saying about time. He is saying about the time. Is it correct? Twice the time taken by A. That means time point of view. That means days point of view I am writing. 2 times of A is equals to 3 times of B. Is it correct? That means A is to B is equals to 3 is to 2. A is to B is equal to how much? 3 is to 2. This is days. But what we require is efficiency. So efficiency point of view, A is to B ratio means reverses. Reverses means how much it will be? 2 is to 3. How much it will be? 2 is to 3. Now let's come here. So what he is saying is they together can complete it in how many days? 18 days. They together complete means, sir, efficiency means per day work, right? Per day A completes 2 units. Per day B completes 3 units. That means per day they together completes how many units? 5 units. Per day 5 units. Okay. So total work means, sir, in 1 day they will do 5 units, sir. Like that they have to do how many days? 18 days. Is it correct? So the total work is 5 into 18. Now what he is asking is, in how many days A alone can complete it? In how many days A alone can complete it? Okay. So A alone means the work you have to complete by per day, the work you will do, right? The work you have to complete is 5 into 18. Okay. Per day the work you will complete is 2. Okay. So 2 ones, 2 nines. 9 5s are how much? 45. So how many days are required? 45 days are required. This is for A. Suppose if he is asking for time taken for B, then work they have to complete is 5 into 18 by per day they will complete is 3 units. 3 ones, 3 sixes. So 6 fives are how many days? 30 days. If you observe, that option is also here. Okay, be cautious and be careful. Okay, and the next point is that every time if you give in terms of days, you should convert in terms of efficiency. You should convert in terms of efficiency. So whether he gives in the question with respect to efficiency or with respect to days, both you should convert into efficiency only. Then only the problem will become easy for you. Right? Let's go to the next question. Okay. Right. Next. A does half as much work as B in 3/4 of the time. Okay. A does half as much work as B in 3/4 of the time. Okay. If together they take 18 days to complete a work, how much time shall B take to do it? Sir, observe here. Here is work is mentioned. What he mentioned? Work is mentioned. Okay. Half work. And time is also mentioned. Sir, since he mentioned work and time, more number of variables are becoming, right? Then go with M1, D1, W1, that concept. Then the problem will become easy. Okay? So, A. He did the total work or half the work? Half the work. So, total work is 2 units. So, A did 1 unit. Okay? In how much time? 3/4 of the time. 3/4 of the time means, so total time is 4. So, A took how much time? 3. Okay? This is equals to, come to B. B took how much time? 4th. And here half work is 1, full work is 2. Okay. Now you will directly get the relation between efficiency of A and B. A by B is equals to, here is 2, right? 2 by 3. That means their efficiency ratio is A is to B is equals to 2 is to 3. A is to B is how much? 2 is to 3. Okay. Right. Let's go for this one. After this is their efficiencies ratio. This is their efficiencies ratio. That means in one day, A completes 2 units, B completes 3 units, together completes 5 units in one day. Keep it in your brain. Okay. Now together they take 18 days to complete it. So now I am going for total work. Sir, A 1 day 2 units, B 1 day 3 units, together 5 units. Like that, how many days they have to work? 18 days. So 5 into 18 is the total work. Is it correct? Now what he is asking, how much time shall be taken by B to do it? Okay, to do it alone. Okay, so sir, B how many days, right? Sir, 5 into 18 is the total work he has to do by B per day. How many units he will do? 3. So 3 ones, 3 sixes. So how many days are required? 30 days are required. So the answer is A is the answer. So the answer is A is the answer. Okay, right, like this we have to work out. Right, like this we have to work out. Okay, so the point is, writing this one is much important. Okay, getting this 2 by 3. I'm explaining it. Okay, A does half as much work as B in 3/4 of the time. Okay, so that means that, so B did 2 units of work. B did how many units of work? 2 units total. Okay, and in how much time? 4th. So 4. Or simply let us first write B, then you will get A easily. Okay, B into, he did in some time by some work is equals to, now this is done by A, not the total work, half the work. That means 1 by 2 W. In how much time? 3/4 of the time. Here the time is T, right? Here it will be 3/4 of the T. Okay, now TT gets cancelled, WW gets cancelled. 2 ones, 2 twos, right? Then move this side. So B is to A is equals to, how much it is? 3 is to 2. So the same. If you get this one, then the problem is easy one, right? The regular one only, right? So in this kind of problems, students will face much difficulty. But actually it's not a difficult problem. It's a simple problem. Is it correct? But what happens is, they will habituate only this procedure. Okay, because in the market, most of the people will go with A 10 days, B 15 days, together how many days? Only that model they will teach to the students. If only that model were taught by me also to you, then for this problem you should struggle a lot. That's why don't go with a single procedure. Learn from the leader and in all the ways. Okay, right. Let's go to the next one. Similar question. Okay, so why I am explaining similar question is, so if I give one more question to you with the same model, then you will get more clarity about it, right? So observe here. A does half as much work as B in 1/6 of the time. Okay, that means B did some work. Okay, in some time, okay, m1 d1 by w1 is equals to A did the same work or half the work? Half the work. In how much time? 1/6 of the time. So time is 1 by 60 because he took t, right? 1 by 60. 2 ones, 2 threes. T cancels, W cancels. Move this side. B is to A. B by A, right? So I'm writing B is to A. So 1 by 3 is left one, right? So 1 is to 3. So this is their efficiencies. This is their efficiencies. Now, if they together take 10 days to complete, together, okay, total work I am going first, okay. Okay, together means per day B completes 1 unit of work, A completes 3 units of work. So together means 4 units of the work. Okay, how many days you have to do? 10 days. So 4 into 10. So total work is 40 units. Now what he is asking, how much time shall B alone take to do it? How much time B alone take to do it? So B alone. So what you have to do? The work that you have to done by per day work. The work you have to done is 40 units by per day work is B, right? B per day is how much? 1. 1. So answer is equal to how many days? 40 days. So option is C is the answer. So the answer is C is the answer. Hope you understand. Right, let's go to the next question. A, B, C do a job working alone in 6, 9 and 18 days respectively. They all work together for 1 day. Then A and B quit. How many days C working alone will take to complete the remaining work? Will complete the remaining work. Okay. If you observe, A alone can complete it in 6 days. B alone can complete it in how many days? 9 days. Okay. C alone completes in how many days? 18 days. Okay. So let's take the LCM for all these numbers. 6, 9, 18. LCM is how much? 18. That means in 1 day, A completes 18 by 6, that is 3. 18 by 9, that is 2. 18 by 18, that is 1. This is the work done by all. All together how many units? 6 units. What he said, they all work together for 1 day. All worked for how many days? 1 day. Sir, 1 day all together means how many units they can complete? 6 units. So total work is how many units? 18 units. Out of this 18 units, 6 units were completed. So how many units are left? Only 12 units are left, right? Now these 12 units were completed by, so observe here, then A and B quit. So that means these two are died, no more. Okay. How many days C working alone will take to complete the remaining work? Now this remaining work should be done by C. Okay. So how many days he will take? How many days he will take means, sir, very simple, sir. The work he has to complete is not the total work, sir. Already 6 units completed. The remaining work, that is 12 units, he has to complete by per day C completes how many units? 1 unit. So 12 by 1. So 12 days. That means the remaining work will be completed in 12 days and the total work will be completed in, so all together 1 day and C alone 12 days. Total is 13 days. Okay. In the examination, whatever is the question that he asked, we should go with that one. Okay. Right. Let's go to the next question. Okay. A and B have to type a book together containing 120 pages. A takes 9 hours to type 36 pages. Sir, observe here. A, how much he will take? 9 hours to complete how many pages? 36 pages. That means in 1 hour, how much he can do? 36 by 9, that is equal to 4 pages. 1 hour, whatever he can do, that is his efficiency, right? That means A's efficiency is how much? 4 pages per hour. Okay. Let's go for the B. B takes 5 hours to type 40 pages. B takes, okay, I'm writing about B. In 1 hour, how much he will do? I am calculating. Okay. So how many pages? 5 hours to type 40 pages. 40 pages, 5 hours means in 1 hour, 40 by 5. That means how many pages he can type? 8 pages. Okay. Next one. A typed first 60 pages alone and the last 60 pages were typed by A and B together. Sir, what happens is A alone 60 pages typed, sir. And then A plus B together typed how many pages? 60 pages. Okay. Now, what typed by A and B together? How much time in hours will be taken to type the complete book? Okay. The book is how many pages? 120 pages, right? Here he got 60 pages. They together how many pages? 60 pages. Sir, this is 60 pages, sir. I understand. This is 60 pages, sir. Sir, actually, in 1 hour he can type how many pages? 4 pages. How many pages should be typed? 60. That means work he has to complete by per hour he can do. That means 15 hours time is required for A to type it. Sir, the work is not completed. I should take even this one also, right? Sir, that is together, sir. Together means 4 plus 8, sir. Because he can type in 1 hour 4 pages. He can type in 1 hour 8 pages. Together type how many pages? 12 pages. So that means this 60, the work they have to complete by per hour. 4 plus 8, 12. That means how many hours are required? 5 hours. Sir, that means to complete the 60 pages they require 15 hours. To complete the remaining 60 pages they require 5 hours. So together they require how many hours of time? 20 hours of the time is required. So the answer is B is the answer. So the answer is B. So here this point should come to your brain. Okay. If it comes to your brain, undoubtedly the problem is solved or else it will be bent. So I am re-explaining that part again because that is the most important one in this problem. Okay. Right. A and B have to type a book together containing 120 pages. A takes 9 hours to type 36 pages. So we will always go with efficiency. Efficiency means how much the work they are doing in unit time. Unit time means 1 day or 1 hour or 1 minute or even 1 second. Also not a problem for us. Okay. So here he mentioned in terms of hours, right? That's why in 1 hour, how many pages A will type? I'll go for that one. Okay. So how many pages A he typed? 36 pages, 9 hours. That means per hour how much he will type? 36 by 9. That means how many? 4 pages he will type. This is his efficiency. Okay. Then if you understand this, the entire problem will be clear to you, right? Right. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Right. A and B work together to complete the rest of a job in 7 days. However, 37 by 100th of the job was already done. So already 37 by 100 job is already completed. That means, sir, total work is 100 units, sir. Completed part is 37 by 100. That means 37 units were completed. So total work is 100 units. How much is completed? 37 units. That means the remaining is how much? 63 units. This remaining is done by who? The rest of the job is done by A and B together. Okay. So A and B together in how many days they did it? 7 days they completed, right? Okay. Next statement, observe here. Also the work done by A in 5 days is equal to the work done by B in 4 days. So this is important. Work done by A in how many days? 5 days. That means A into 5 is equals to work done by B in 4 days. That means B into 4. This is, from this I can say that A is to B is equals to 4 is to 5. A is to B is equals to 4 is to 5. This is their efficiencies. This is the ratio of their efficiencies. Okay, right. So 4 is to 5 means per day how many units they can complete? 9 units. A completes 4 units, B completes 5 units, together 9 units. Okay. How many days they worked? 7 days. That means 7 9s are 63 units. Yes, 100% perfect. 100% perfect. Everything is matched here, right? Okay. Now what he is asking? Okay. How many days would be required by the fastest worker? Fastest worker means whose efficiency is more. So A's efficiency is 4, B's efficiency is 5. That means who is the fastest? B is fastest. Okay. Okay. That means how many days is required by the fastest? Fastest means B. Okay. How many days is required for B to complete the entire work? Entire work means total work. Is it correct or wrong? Total work means how many units? 100 units. That means answer is, sir, he has to complete, work should be completed is 100 units by per hour work or per day work. Per hour or per day, how many units he will complete? 5 units. So 100 by 5. So answer is equal to how much? 20. So 20 days are required. So the answer is A. So the answer is A. Like this we have to work out. Like this we have to work out. See here the best part that he did is, here you got 63, there also you got 63 only. That's why the problem will become easy. If it is not matched, then you should match it. Okay, to match it, you should rework it. You should rework it. It undoubtedly takes more time. Okay, that is the level of CAT or XAT or bank PO mains or SSC CGL title level, not for our level. Okay, so that's why this is bindas for us. Okay, hope you understand. Hope you understand. Let's go for the next question. All right. So before we enter into the next beautiful topic called wages, let's do one problem on the already completed model called contractor model, that is comes under unitary method. Okay, a contractor undertook to do a complete a piece of work in 60 days, a project. But just after 20 days, he observed that only 1/5 of the project was completed. 1/5 of the project was completed. Sir, total is 60 days, sir. 1/5 he mentioned that means if the total work is 5, one part is completed, right? So I am assuming the total work is 5 units, sir. Okay, that means out of 5 units only 1 unit is completed, right? Okay, to complete the work in time means, sir, already 20 days are completed, right? So in time completion means 40 days. Completing the work, that means here 1 unit is already completed, right? So that means, okay, so here 1 unit is completed, right? So the rest 4 units should be completed here. Okay, minimum how many workers he had to increase? How many workers had to be increased? If there were initially 75 workers, initially means here, right? Here how many workers are there? 75 workers. M1 D1 by W1, 1 unit work is completed here. Now here they have to complete 4 units of the work. He is not asking how many men has to work. He is asking how many men should be employed. That means already you have 75 men, right? That 75 should be increased to 75 plus X. Okay. Now for the task. Okay. Now you want the X value, right? So I am again observing. So total work should be completed in 60 days. In 20 days, 1/5 of the work is completed. That means total work is 5. 1 unit is completed. Initially 75 men were set. So that means in these 20 days, 75 members were worked. They have to complete the remaining work. Remaining work means here 1 unit is completed now. Here 1 unit is completed now. The remaining 4 units we should work out. Okay. So remaining time, right? Already in the 60 days, 20 days is completed now. The remaining is 40 days. He is not asking how many men should work. He is asking that how many men should be employed new. That means already 75 are there. 75 plus X. Now if you simplify 0, 0, 4 cancels. Now 75 twos are how much? 150. Okay, that is equal to 75 plus X. Okay, so X value is how much? 75. So how many more men should be deployed? 75 men should be deployed to do the problem in time. Okay, now we are entering into the next and beautiful topic called wages. Observe here. Right, now we are entering into the most beautiful topic called wages. Okay, right, let's go for the wages. So wages is 2 types of problems might be there. Most probably, that is 99% we will get from a single model. The rest 1% is too difficult. That we will get in rarely 1%. Okay, that is difficult also, no problem. Okay, now let us consider about the simple one. In wages, what we have to do is very simple. Okay, observe. I'll ask a question, try to answer that. According to that, I'll go for the problem. Sir, in one day, I can do 100 bits. In one day, you can do only 50 bits. In one day, how many bits I can do? 100. You can do only 50. Who is more efficient? I am the more efficient. I am double efficient than you. Is it correct or wrong? So now tell me, so after one day, the management has decided to pay the money to me as well as to you. Who will take more? You did less bits, I did more bits. Or I am more efficient, you are less efficient. Who is a more efficient person? He will take more money. Is it correct? So always remember, I am writing some condition. This condition I will explain later. First, I will write the condition, I will write the point here. Okay. If all together started and worked together till the end. So what he is saying, if all together started and worked together till the end, then money will be distributed in the ratio of their efficiencies. Distributed in the ratio of their efficiencies. In the ratio of their efficiencies. This is the important point. Okay. So most probably, I said 99% one question will be there. Na? Further, this is the answer. So how the money will be distributed? In the ratio of their efficiencies. Okay. But one small condition is there. That is, all together has to start it, and all together till the end all together has to work. That is the important condition. 99% this kind of questions will be given. Only 1% the different model. That means somebody added, somebody left models will be given in wages model. Okay, right. Or else in the remaining situations you should work out based on their efficiencies. Based on their efficiencies means 1 day work. 1 day work is known as efficiency. Right. Now let's go for the problems one by one. A can do a piece of work in 10 days, while B can do it in 15 days. While B can do it in how many days? 15 days. And now what he is asking is, in how many days? All together in 3 days. Find the wage of A if the total wages for the work is 18,000 rupees. Okay. So all together means C is also there. A can do a piece of work in 10 days. B can do it in 15 days. All together, that is A, B, C. In 3 days. Find the wage of A if the total wages for the work is 18,000 rupees. Okay, right. What I will think is, sir, A, he can do it in 10 days. B, he can do it in 15 days. A, B, C can do it in how many days? 3 days. Let us take the LCM. Because wages problem, here he has not mentioned that somebody has joined or somebody has left, then undoubtedly we should distribute in the ratio of their efficiencies, right? Okay, now observe here. So total work is 30 units. In 1 day, A completes 3 units, B completes 2 units, altogether 10 units. Altogether 10 units. Okay? That means this is the efficiency. This is the efficiency. So A's efficiency is 3, B's efficiency is 2, A plus B plus C is 10, right? Out of which A plus B is how much? 3 plus 2, 5. Okay. That means C's efficiency is how much? 5. Okay. So the money is distributed in this ratio. Money will be distributed in that ratio. Okay. What he is asking A share? A share means 3 rupees out of total. Total means how much? 10. Into, what's the total amount? 18,000 rupees. 18,000 rupees. So 0, 0 gets cancelled. 3 into 800 is 5,400. That means what is the share of A? 5,400. Suppose if he is asking about the share of B, B means 2 rupees. Out of total is 10. So 2 by 10 into 18,000. Okay. If he is asking about the share of C, C share is 5. 5 out of 10 into total is 18,000, right? Like this we have to work out. Like this we have to work out. This is a simple question in wages model. Okay. Right. Let's go to the next question. A and B undertake to do a work for 600 rupees. So who are doing the work? A and B only. For how much work? For how much money? 600 rupees. A alone can do it in 6 days. A alone in how many days? 6 days. B alone in how many days? 8 days. Okay. With the help of C, they finish it in 3 days. Sir, observe a point. With the help of C, they finished in 3 days. That means A is working, B is working. So C help is also taken. That means C is also working. That means A, B, C all are working. Okay. Okay. In how many days they can do it? 3 days. Okay. Then find the shares of each. Each one share you want, right? Okay. 6, 8, 3. Let's go with the LCM. LCM is how much? 8, 3, 6. 24 is the LCM, right? In 1 day, A completes 4 units, B completes 3 units, together 8 units. Observe, A and B together is 4 plus 3, 7. Okay, that means C is how many units? 1 unit. Okay, right. So what I have to understand is their efficiencies ratio is A is to B is to C. A 4 units, B 3 units, C 1 unit. So efficiencies ratio is 4 is to 3 is to 1. Okay, so total money is how much? 600 rupees. That 600 is divided in the ratio 4 is to 3 is to 1. That means he will get 4 parts, he will get 3 parts, he will get 1 part. All together is 8 parts. 8 parts is equal to 600. 1 part is equal to 8 sevens are 56 5. And 1 part is equal to how much? 75 rupees. 1 part is received by the C, right? So C share is 75 rupees. Suppose if you want the share of A share is how many parts? 4 parts. So 4 into 75. 4 into 75 is how much? 300. That means A share is how much? 300 rupees. If you want the share of B share is how many parts? 3 parts, right? So 3 into 75. 75 3s are how much? 225 rupees, right? 225 rupees. So that is the share of each and every one. Okay, right, like this we can work out. Let's go to the next question. This question, I don't know exactly with the same numbers or not. With this model was already given more than 10 times in various competitive examinations all over India. Okay, right, let's go. That much important this is. Let's go for the next question. A can do a work in 8 days. B can do the same work in 10 days. C can do the same work in 12 days. Okay, if all together do the same work together and they are paid 7,400 rupees, then what is the share of B? Then what is the share of B in rupees? Okay, so what he said, A can complete it in 8 days, B can complete it in how many days? 10 days. C can do this in how many days? 12 days, right? Let's take the LCM for 8, 10 and 12. So the LCM is 120. Okay, 120. In one day, A means 120 by 8, that is 15. 120 by 10, that is 12. 120 by 12, that is 10. Okay, this is the ratio of their efficiencies, right? That means A, B, C will receive the money in the ratio of 15 is to 12 is to 10. Is it correct? Now what is asking? Total money is 7,400. Okay, out of 7,400, whose share he is asking? Share of B. Okay, B receives how much? 12. By total means 15 plus 12, 27 plus 10, 37. Okay, so B share is how much? 12. B share is how much? 12. 12 by 37. 37 ones, 37 twos, and double zero asterisk. 12 twos are 24 and keeping the double zero asterisk. So what is the share of B? 2,400 rupees is the share of B, right? Let's go to the next question. Wages is very important in our examination point of view. Okay, so what he is asking is, A can do a piece of work in 8 days, B can do the same work in, no, the same question, right? But yeah, A and B undertook to do a piece of work for 4,500. A alone can do it in 8 days and B alone in 12 days. With the assistance of C, they finished the work in 4 days. This is what we discussed in the earlier problem, right? So no problem, let us work it out because this is very important. Okay, okay. So A alone in how many days? 8 days. B alone in how many days? 12 days. With the assistance of C, who finished it? They means A and B together. Already they are taking the assistance of C. That means A, B, C. Okay, A, B, C. In how many days? 4 days, right? Then C share of the money is, let's take the LCM, 8, 12, 4, LCM is 24. In 1 hour, A can do 3 units, B can do 2 units. That means A plus B, 5 units. But A, B, C, 24 by 4, 6 units. Sir, 5 units, sir, totally 6 units, sir. That means C is doing how many units of work? 1 unit, right? So money will be distributed in the ratio 3 is to 2 is to 1 among A, B and C. Is it correct? Right. Now what he is asking, then C share of the money is, So C share is one part out of total is how many parts? 6 parts. And what is the total money? 4,500 rupees. 4,500 rupees. 6 ones, 6 sevens, 5s and 0. What is the share of C? 750 rupees. So the option is C is the answer. What is the answer? C is the answer. Like this we have to work out. Okay.
This video is brought to you by AKS IAS.